If you had said anything else, you would be a dead man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
What I've noticed is there's been a shift because initially when the game launched, like solos was extremely friendly, where everybody was just helping each other out, no worries, things were going fucking smooth. The past couple of days though, it's gotten a lot more like kill or be killed out there.
I feel kind of bad with my very first run.
Yeah. That being said, I've only downed like 3 other raiders. I've got like 30 hours in the game, and I've only downed like 3 other players.
Okay, I've downed 2 or 3 as well. My very first run, I downed someone, so I felt kind of bad. Like I was fighting in the swamp, and I go and I go into one of the buildings, and this raider walks up, and I have Maya in my lap, and it's a little kid, and they're like friendly, and as they're saying friendly, Maya like shoves down on my arm real hard because she's trying to play at the same time, and I shoot the kid, and I'm like, oh well, I gotta commit now. So I just destroyed the kid. He's just screaming, bloody murder, and I wish I was recording it. It was I felt so bad.
Oh, dude,
because this was blood curdling. This kid, it kept like the audio kept crashing out, but I felt so bad, and then I knocked him down, and I was like, well, I have to commit to this now.
Yeah.
So I just put the gun to his head and I unloaded on him.
Oh, dude,
it was my very first run. And then I took all of his stuff and I left immediately because I was full.
Yeah, no, like the first like person I took out was just some extraction camper, like somebody who was sitting there, like taking out people trying to get out of there. I'm like, no, all right, sorry, you that's just mean. That sucks, but it is what it is, dude. You should know better. That's not cool.
That's not cool. Like I've come across a couple of people that were camping the spot, but it wasn't them trying to kill others. They were waiting for their buddy to catch up before they hit the button. So I got lucky.
Yeah, when we jump in to that and we force Walsh to play, I'm assuming it's gonna be a lot worse for us because everybody I see talk about the game online is like, yeah, no, like solos, it's pretty fucking safe and wholesome. You get in the squads and it's toxic as fuck.
I mean, I've only been playing for a few hours, but the few squads I've come across have all been really cool.
Well, yeah, when you queue solo, it just puts you with other solos. Like they're not like it actually. Yeah, it queues all the groups like separately, so you get rooms of the instances are all solos or duos or squads.
Oh, that explains why everybody's talking in like the world chat. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought these people were already in groups. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's just how the fucking like solo queue like groups like roll in fucking Arc Raiders. They're just everybody's just chill with each other.
Wow. Okay, so that's a great experience. I can't wait for the toxicity we're going to be experiencing later.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I've been putting a lot of hours in that game. I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, I love it. It's very, very Tarkov, but not Tarkov.
Yeah, and Tarkov went 1.0 in the same like launch window, and apparently getting just review bombed. People are very unhappy
with the hundreds of dollars that people have spent on that game. I would have expected more.
Well, from what I understand of the sort of like ebb and flow of how Tarkov works with its sales and the in-game economy is straight up, it's just a playground for cheaters. Because essentially what the devs do is like, okay, no, they let the cheaters run rampant. They do a massive ban, and then they put the game on sale while the cheaters sell all the stuff that they had on their account. And then they just recycle it.
Yeah, it's toxic.
Dude, so many of those are toxic. I mean, Jesus, Rust alone could, I don't know, pollute the whole damn planet with a toxicity.
Oh my god. There's like whole channels dedicated to just being toxic in Rust on YouTube.
Yep.
Oh, I lived beneath this base for 100 days. Why?
Yeah.
What? And then they go and they murder the people, and it's like, sorry, unalive the people. And it's like, okay, come on.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Arc, also very toxic if you get into one of those public servers.
I mean, you're very familiar with the amount of hours that you have in Dead by Daylight with toxicity, so...
Yeah, yeah, it's very... So, when they introduced crossplay was when everybody that was on PS4 at the time, and now PS5, and then Xbox, got to experience what cheating looked like. Like real cheating, not like little cheating where you find like some sort of loophole and like phase out of the game or something. This is like they lag switched you, and now you're stuck in the map forever.
Oh, God.
There's no leaving.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Uh-huh.
Which is appropriate because Freddy Krueger's in there.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger is actually one of the most baller characters in that game.
I mean, as Freddy, he should be. He's awesome.
Well, okay, this is as of like a year ago. I haven't played for like a year.
Yeah.
So I know there's been some changes lately. I know like Chucky was introduced and stuff. Never played him.
Chucky is one of the weirdest horror villains for me because it's like he's a fucking doll.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's kind of what makes him great. It's so absurd. It's amazing.
He's the reason why I second guess every doll with eyes. Literally.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no. There's a very famous doll in, I think it's in the Keys off of Florida. I can't remember her name. It's like Peter or something like that. It's a legitimately like the world's most famous like haunted doll besides like Annabelle, and it's this little like fucking sailor. Like they make replica dolls of him that people can take home. And I'm like, why would you want a replica of a haunted doll in your home?
Wait till you find out that they're growing them from splinters, and it's just replicating itself into its shape. And these are all just real dolls. It's all the same thing.
There's a whole market on like eBay for haunted dolls. I'm not joking.
You know, here I got a show to pitch to you.
Okay.
We call it eBay Hunters. You go on eBay, you buy the haunted dolls. You then wrap them up in rope and put them in the middle of a burn pit and tell them to do something scary or they get burned.
See, the only problem with that is we're gonna be bidding against like Zach Baggins, and I don't have his kind of bankroll.
Okay, all right, I got a plan.
Okay.
We get Walsh to go spectral.
And we have him inhabit a doll.
We have him go to Zach Baggins' house and haunt him, because then Zach Baggins will flirt and get too distracted because he's always wanted to sleep with a ghost.
Oh yeah, dude, you saw that scene in Ghostbusters and it's never left his mind.
Exactly. Not saying Walsh has to put out. No. I know how Zach is. He's gonna be way too invested.
Oh God. I'm a little bit frightened for the implication here because that also could put him in the like sights for that Matt Rife dude who has been like using like leasing properties that are haunted and putting them on like Airbnb and shit.
Oh God, that dude, he torched his own career.
Oh yeah. His own fucking plastic surgeon put him on blast for his fucking jawline that he did for him.
There is no way that you could look at that jawline and think that that was genetic. There's no way.
Yeah, especially not when there's photographic evidence of it beforehand.
Oh my God. Everything's so toxic.
speaking of toxic, should we talk about some wrestling?
Yeah. So I will admit, didn't watch SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Got some highlights, but that's about it. I'm still having issues with Hulu. So
It's okay. I can run you through what was there, but like legitimately, the highlights is basically it that I would. Well, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I know Raw.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Raw, so I at least saw that, and
Yeah.
I saw Dynamite. Couldn't miss that for
No.
the world.
Mm-mm.
That changed me a little bit. We'll get to that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, on the subject of SmackDown, though, going back to 3 hours is the news. Starting, I believe, in the new year. So, yay!
I remember we were so mad about it going down to 2. We were like, oh, they're going to take away so many storylines.
Mm-hmm.
But they fumbled the bag so hard on 2 hours that it's like, bro, going back to 3 sounds awful now.
Legitimately, the only possible upside is maybe they'll do something with the women's bid card title now. Maybe.
Instead of every time you lose the belt, you become like the girlfriend of some other wrestler.
And then you have to feud with Michin for 3 weeks.
Yep. Yeah. And hope that she doesn't, do the same thing every week and just like bring out a fucking kendo stick.
Looking like a background character from the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Or Warriors, one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two. Warriors would probably be preferred, be a little bit different.
At least it'd be a little bit fun despite the blatant racism.
Yeah, you could go with one of the other gangs that isn't racist.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But no,
I mean, we should go through Raw, though.
Yeah, this week kicked off with a fantastic opening segment on Raw with I Don't Like to Be on Camera, Triple H introducing John Cena's last appearance in Boston, his hometown. Just really, really self-flating stuff until he brought Cena out, and Cena just living in the moment, loving every second of it. It's cut off mid-promo by one dirty Dominic Mysterio. And excellent little segment here. Cena giving the fine speech to Dom, the crowd acknowledging the meme of it. And Triple H, being Triple H, is like, okay, Dom, you stuck your foot in your mouth. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to have a match between the two of you right here, right now, and we're putting the IC title on the line. Just, God, this is like perfect environment for this moment. This was everything that is great about wrestling distilled into what, a 30-minute segment to open up the show.
Yeah, loved that while we have a little bit of self-fellation going on, someone in the stands figured out the perfect height to be so that when they raised their sign up above their head, it perfectly aligned with Triple H's head, and it said Triple H sucks.
In the opening 30 seconds.
I died laughing. I died. It was amazing. There was nothing they could do about it by that point.
No.
There was nothing they could do.
It was
Because
too
they
late.
approved the sign. They let it in. And goddamn, was that a great opener. It really like pulled the wind out of Triple H. Cena, though, man, gotta admit, he owned the day on this when it came to like kind of stealing the moment away and being like, no, Triple H, go away.
Yeah.
let me handle the crowd.
This is Boston. They paid to see me. Let's give them what they want. And God, if his entire final run reflected the back half, we could have been talking about how this is the greatest final run for a wrestler ever. But the first half was so goddamn terrible that, God, it makes this all the sweeter, really, that they finally corrected course.
It makes you wonder why we didn't see this happen sooner between him and Dom. This back and forth before we get to what happens next.
Yeah.
Because Cena's always been great on the mic. Since he's been getting a lot more serious with his acting, which if you haven't seen Peacemaker, highly recommend it.
Yes.
Season 2 is it's amazing. He is, I gotta admit, he is quite the actor.
Yeah, the last couple episodes really cement that. Oh no, he takes acting seriously. Like he's been putting in the work. He's really trying to get beyond just his comedic big guy roles. You could say.
Right. Which, don't get me wrong, that's still a comedic big guy role technically, but the expansion of the character and his ability to do it is amazing.
Yeah, his range is surprising to say the least.
Yeah, so in this promo segment, like, you're getting gold from him immediately right off the bat. Here comes Dom. Gotta give it to the kid. Gotta give it to him because he comes in there and steals the fucking show.
Him opening up in Spanish was a perfect choice of just cursing out Triple H in Spanish and completely disregarding Cena's even like in the same building as him initially, and then turning on him and just burying him as like an old man.
Yeah, dude. Oh, the kid has it, man. Yeah. This is okay. Maybe this is a little much from me, but I feel like this promo was literally the passing of the torch moment.
Yeah.
Where instead of us getting like this super baby face that's going to take over, we're getting Dominic Mysterio. I don't know how else to put it. He's a heel. He's a little shit boy, but there's chances of him maybe turning a little bit more face. I don't want to say baby face though.
No, I think Ray put it best on that article he put out on the anniversary of Eddie's passing, where he's just like, the kid, he would make you so proud of what he is doing and how he has taken up your mantle and just inhibiting everything that you brought to wrestling and character-wise. And it's true. Like, he's got it. He's just, you said it perfectly. He's got it. He's figured everything out. I mean, if we could go back, like, 3-4 years and look at Dominic Mysterio to where he is now, he is one of the best success stories that they have in the entire company. Easily.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And we always clown on his 619, but it's partially because he does it on purpose like that. Like, he wants you to get to be like, oh, God, Ray's is way better every time. Because it makes you hate him more, but it makes you think about him more. Like, the kid has it down to a science. It's crazy. And this segment proved that beyond a doubt. He not only did he stand up to Cena when it comes to being on the microphone, but he did the little things. Like putting the mic above his mouth when he's talking just to piss everybody off because everybody's booing at him every time he does. Oh my God. The little snicker that he has every time he says something to Cena. Oh, dude, like, it's perfect. Like, this was S tier. This was like a perfect promo spot.
And to follow it up with an immediate match that is just got red fucking hot, like molten lava in that arena. That crowd was on the edge of their seat. They were biting on fucking everything throughout the entire exchange. There was some great fucking teases of a near fall here and there, but we gotta put up obviously Dom takes the turnbuckle pad off to distract, to grab the chair, to do the Eddie spot, Cena picking up on it immediately and dropping it down, laying flat, winking at Dom in the moment too, just that close up and just, oh God. And then we get the tease of Dom retaining and Cena rolling up, hitting the AA and taking the win is like perfect. All of it worked so goddamn well.
Yeah, these two wrestle really well together.
Yeah.
Even when Cena was doing his like flying brick mode, it looked good going up against Dom. Dom took it like a champ, and like he was taking crazy bumps. And I love that lead into the AA because when Cena first tried it, Dom got out.
Yeah.
And then he goes to try and get it again. Dom immediately gets out. It wasn't until Dom got slipped up a little bit, and because This was like that perfect kind of match of experience versus talent,
Yeah.
where Cena was that really talented wrestler in the beginning in his career, but he's the experience over time. Like he knows these certain things he can do in the moment, where Dom is still learning to have that kind of muscle memory.
On top of which, there's also the aspect of Cena still having the power with a guy like Dom, because we got that frog splash rolled into the AA, and he did it like it was nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so cool. Got to give it to Dom on that for because you see him kind of help with the pop up a little bit
Mm-hmm.
if you're kind of just looking for it. Otherwise, it was pretty seamless.
Yeah.
God damn, was it good? And that kid can pop off shoulders while laying in a flat position really well.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy. That AA was hardcore.
Dom is so good at getting his ass beat. It's just what it is. He's got the perfect character to want to see get his ass beat, but also he's really good at getting his ass beat.
And when he wins, it makes sense. It's not like oh, that was really funky. Even if it's technically what's considered a funky finish,
Yeah.
Dom makes it look like that's meant to happen.
Yeah. He's got the creativity that they've had with his matches. Perfect. It's all the creativity in WWE is getting distilled down in the Dominic Mysterio matches.
I know. And because that's all they have now because Naomi's gone.
Yeah.
But we don't see Dom retain though. Brother. We don't. It's John Cena. The belt that has eluded John Cena all his life. He finally gets to have a hold of it, and it's his.
Yeah, he is finally a Grand Slam champion. First time ever in his career.
First time ever.
God, it makes sense why he would hold off on doing something like this, but Jesus, it feels worth it. It just does.
Yeah, imagine if we had stuck to just either a face Cena or a heel Cena and got to this point. I feel like we would have earned it regardless. If they stuck to their guns and actually put effort into the storyline.
Yeah, if they did that.
Because it wasn't creative that made this. It was Cena and Dominic Mysterio that made this gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the work that they did leading up and into the match, it was one of those things where we all could have like seen this coming, right? Like, you could predict this at any point past year with him leading up to, his final run. But the fact that it didn't need a build is what's kind of makes it special. It's just like, oh, this is happening. This is the thing that's happening. Are they actually going to pull the trigger on this? Holy shit. Because, like, the whole reason, Cena missed, never got the IC title, during his earlier years is simply because he, went above it so quickly. Like, he had the U.S. title run open challenge, which was, career defining. But from then on, he was in the main event scene. He never dropped back down.
Right. It's the only one I can think of that is kind of attempting to do that is Sheamus.
Yeah.
Which I think the IC belt has eluded him too, right?
Exactly. That is the other story. That's like the only story that they've had for Sheamus for the past couple of years is just him chasing the dragon that is the IC belt that's eluded him over the years.
Well, and so not to jump the gun again, but it makes you wonder who is going to beat Cena in the final match? Is it going to be Sheamus?
It could be.
Is it going to be Dominic Mysterio to complete the passing of the torch, which to me makes the most sense?
Yeah. Honestly,
not only that, I would love to see a Dominic Mysterio Javon Evans match. I think that would go hard.
Yeah. Oh god, that would be very interesting. But they still haven't revealed the remaining matches on the bracket, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, not that I'm aware of, unless they did on SmackDown.
They did. They had some announcements there, but I think we still are. We have a mystery opponent for Solo. We don't know who Solo's facing in his first round.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember if there's any other secrets. Well, I'll have to go through our notes as we go on, but We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
But
On that subject, following match, last time is now tournament. Damian Priest versus Rusev. Look, they killed the crowd with the opening match. Unfortunately, it didn't matter who you followed this up with. They were working way uphill. It was like a 89-degree incline, and I'm sure Rusev and Damian Priest would have been happy any other night, but there was no way they could get the crowd to give a shit about what was happening in this.
I think the only way they could have gotten the crowd to care more, because I mean they cared a little bit, not it just wasn't, it wasn't popping.
No.
There needed to be blood, basically. That would be the only way to keep going.
Yeah, thankfully this was a short ass match.
It was, and Rusev looked good compared to Damian. I like Damian, but he just feels like he's been sloppy lately. And like when he went up on the top rope to walk across, it took him a moment, and Rusev had to literally hold him.
Yeah, it's the paradox that is Damian Priest, because you want to like him, but they don't really have much to like about him. It's just like I like when they go back to Puerto Rico, I feel like is the next time that they should really gear up for a run with something important for him, because I feel like that could be the jet fuel that he needs to elevate again. Right now, it feels like he's just been other guyed in WWE.
I think they need to lean in more into him being the bisexual dead man.
Yeah.
Like let him be the Undertaker type. Stop having him do all these little flying things and let him be a giant. Just lean into it more and give him like the more dead theme, like have him be spoopy, but not like the weak ass spoopiness that you get from the Wyatt Six.
Look, since we're talking about both these guys, I'm also gonna unfortunately be a little bit down on Rusev too. Just because I don't give a shit about Rusev anymore. Like, they brought him in, and immediately he was just whatever. I don't buy him as this, like, super unstoppable hard guy at all. Honestly, bring back Rusev Day. If you're going to do anything, turn him face, make him goofy. I don't know. Because I just don't buy him as this ultra hard, take no prisoners type of dude. It just doesn't work. It's kind of boring.
I mean, it works better than it did with Damian Priest when you're doing it against someone smaller, like Dominic, or really anyone from the Judgment Day. It doesn't work that good looking up against or going up against Damian Priest though. It just seems like a what would be considered an equal matchup.
It really does. Honestly, what I think he needs is a better finisher. He needs a high impact move finisher, because the Accolade is fine as a submission. It's okay, but the Machka kick just ain't it. Like, it feels like there's not enough impact on that,
Yeah, it's like a Cody Cutter. You got to just keep doing it over and over again.
But Rusev is the one moving forward. Shouting down the barrel of the lens, doing what everybody is going to be doing, it seems like, as the tournament progresses, was saying, I can see you, Cena, I can see you.
I mean, okay, I will admit, it worked on me with Rusev doing it, because he wants to act like this big bad boy, and that's a way to do it.
Yeah.
I think you're right, though. I think he needs something that's more impactful, that looks like it clearly is going to finish off the other guy, because this match, unfortunately, could have gone on for 30 minutes the same way it did, because it didn't look like either one was really doing anything to the other guy.
Yeah, it was the wrong kind of, like, war of attrition. Like, it was just back and forth the entire time, nobody really getting a lot of heat in the moment, and then it ended. It was just what was the movie that they pitched in Always Sunny with Dolph Lundgren? And he's got the nose where it's just like fights, crime, penetration, fights, crime, penetration, and then it just goes on and on until it eventually just ends. That's what this match was. It was just
that's what this match was.
and then it just ended.
I would have preferred Dolph Lundgren in this match, though. I'm not gonna lie. So,
Oh yeah, totally.
I would think I would have gotten a higher score.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. Luckily, after that, we get a fired up CM Punk coming out to the ring to address Logan Paul being the obvious heel that he is and just fucking him over, only for the New Vision to return, talk some shit, and then turns out Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes are there. They have CM Punk's back, and they declare War Games in a backstage segment after this with the Vision, Punk, Cody, Jey. The rest of the numbers will be filled out come next week, probably. I feel like Raw will have the final numbers. But, like, legitimately, this entire thing was just a setup for them to be backstage and them to pull in Regal to say War Games. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah. It was one of those, like, why is Cody here?
Yep.
Like, with him calling himself the quarterback, sure, it does make sense to some degree, and him liking to come help people.
Yeah.
I just feel like it was a little weird having him run out there. Like, who else is willing to work with CM Punk?
Yeah. He's got no friends. He got no fucking mates, man.
Oh God.
There was that cute segment where everyone was congratulating Cena backstage, and Cody's just like, class act dude, and being a stand-up guy that he is. Once again, hinting that we are not going to turn Cody heel at all. That's not happening.
Yeah, all of our predictions with these last few weeks with what he's been doing. I think you're right, Alex. I think they're gonna edge us with no completion, with like they did in AEW.
Yeah, they're gonna do this until eventually the crowd turns on him, and then they will not do the heel turn.
God, and he's gonna end up back at NJPW next at this point.
Oh no, dude, no. He's too much of a money mover. He's too much of a face of the company type of dude right now. Like, he moves too much merch. He's too popular. The kids fucking love him, and I want a heel Cody, because what I want a heel Cody to do, dye the hair black and take his entrance coat and switch it to the bomber jacket entrance coat, like, permanently, because that's a hot fucking look.
Yeah. Have him go full Kenny Omega in NJPW, the cleaner style.
Oh, the fucking aviators. Yeah. Dude.
Oh. I feel like if they do that, though, if they keep giving us these little heel moments without any sort of, like, heel turn, people are just going to get fucking tired of it. And then he's just going to be like, well, I'm out of here. See you later.
I believe there was something along the lines of Cody's next contract he's saying is probably going to be his last, regardless of where it is. So...
Oh.
But then again, it's Cody. He lies about fucking everything, so...
He's a carny.
Yeah.
I mean...
To the core. Like, it's in his DNA. My God.
Yeah. Going back to the promo, though. Cody definitely was more vicious out there than Jey was.
As expected, yeah.
Which, again, quit giving us these, like, kind of heel tendencies if you're not going to turn them heel.
I mean, they were doing that with Jey up until, like, oh no, wait, we need to have a War Games match. We can't have Jey turn heel. He's stopped inhibiting, like, the Roman tendencies immediately once we started the build towards War Games. It's just, nope, okay, we're not doing it. Just go back to yeeting, Jey. That's all you get to do.
Literally, Punk says it to him too. Are you Jey or are you little Roman? And that's when we knew. That was like, what, a week or two ago? Yeah. So that's when we knew, like, okay, so they're just throwing that away. The boy's going to end up being in a tag team again and get stuck there again. And with how WWE is with tag teams, he's just going to languish.
Unfortunately, that's where his strengths are, though. That's the downside, is, like, he's really good in a tag team. Unfortunately, WWE doesn't give two shits about tag teams, so it is what it is.
Yeah. I I wonder who's gonna get. Jimmy's gonna get added. I feel like it's gonna be
Oh no,
Jimmy
that
and
happened on
LA Knight.
SmackDown.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't see SmackDown, so there we go.
yeah, yeah. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. After this segment, we had Women's World Championship match. Stephanie Vaquer taking on Raquel, and fine match, fine. Another
Yeah.
short match on Raw, middle of the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing really went super long, and that's okay. Like, I don't need every match to be like 10 minutes, 12 minutes plus. If you're just progressing a story, and that's what they did here. It was just back and forth. Each one had the upper hand at a different point, but overall, Stephanie Vaquer retained, rightfully so. I think she is a good person to have on this run right now. Like, have her be somewhat pretty dominant. Fighting champion is a good story to build somebody on the show who's still fairly new to the main event scene, and just kind of keep it going. It worked for Tiffy. Like, we were very happy with her run with the belt, being like, no, I'm gonna put on fucking banger after banger of hard fought matches until eventually I'm gonna drop the belt and then we'll move on to something else. Doing the same thing with Stephanie. It's okay while you're still figuring out her character,
Yeah. I liked Raquel a lot in this match.
Oh, yeah.
I like that Raquel is leaning more into the giant kind of role because I feel like it fits her a lot better. And I think it's more believable when you're going up against someone like Stephanie Vaquer, who barely reaches the woman's fucking navel.
Yeah.
So, like, it works really well between these two, and it didn't have to be a long match. Like, it didn't need to be like another war of attrition. Didn't have to be that way.
No.
I think the shenanigans in this match made it clear enough it wasn't going to be a long one. Because we did get some shenanigans in this, both in it and at the end.
Yeah. I mean, you got Perez on the outside, you got Nikki Bella on the outside, things happening with them, sort of putting their thumbs on the scale. And then, once Vaquer retained, immediately we got Nikki Bella just laying her out, declaring that, no, I am now a bad guy, signaling that with removing her red top to reveal a black top underneath.
Yeah. If you hadn't already known that she was going to be doing this, because they were, I don't even want to say hinting, like they were just slapping you in the face with it, just meat right in the face.
Like, it was the sort of saccharine nature of all of her interactions with everyone backstage just ringing completely hollow is what did it for me. It was just like, oh, Io's praising Nikki. Oh, Stephanie's praising Nikki, saying this and that about her and just glazing the fuck out of her, only for her to obviously turn heel. It makes perfect sense. It's just what it is. It's just like, no, nobody, you're being too thick with it. We're not gonna. I'm just glad. I kind of wanted them to drag it out to see how dumb it could be, but I'm kind of glad that we're just getting it. Okay, no more fuss. Cut the fat off. Let's just get to the point.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say too. I'm happy with it happening sooner rather than later, because she's been wrestling a lot better than she ever has that we've seen on TV. Like, this is the best she's ever been, and I feel like she's gonna keep getting better the longer she's allowed to stay around. So I'm here for it. I want to see a heel Nikki Bella right now. I instead of fearless, let's put something new on her chest, like ambitious or something. Like, I don't know, something
vicious.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, love it,
dude. Oh god, I also gotta say, what the fuck, Boston? As Nikki's making her exit, they're just chanting at her. Cena left you, Jesus. That was like a decade ago. My God, people.
I know. Seriously, let it fucking go. What the fuck?
It's so mean.
I felt bad for her. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy a lot when fans get vicious.
Yeah,
it can be fun. But this is one of those that's just like, this is outside of wrestling. This is personal life shit. Like, let's leave that out of here. Like it'd be another thing if it was Chris Jericho and you're all chanting "Where was your wife" on January 6th?
Because that's funny.
That'd be hilarious.
God, have you seen the recent social media post by him showing off his slimmed down form? And Jesus, goddamn. I mean, I'll give him credit for putting in the work, but my god, dude, like the road is showing it's fucking beating it's taken on you. I think you should need to really consider what your last run is going to look like.
Well, and if he keeps glazing up TNA, I think we know where he's going to go.
I was so fucking sad. Fucking sad.
I literally, okay, so for all of you who don't know, he was glazing up TNA. What show was it? I don't
Was
know
it Bound for Glory, the one that just happened?
It might have been Bound for Glory, but he was like, oh, it was as big as a WWE show. Nothing like AEW's had.
It was just like they looked legitimately like the number 2 company in the world. They should be very proud of themselves. And the best part is we got LOL TNA immediately following that because they had another show was a month after that, I believe is the exact like timeline, and everyone was just furious about it because of the booking, because of the quality and everything that just was along with it, and they were just like, what the fuck, leave it to TNA to always fuck up anything good that they had going. They killed all their momentum in a single night. And what's funny is like when you look at the picture that Chris Jericho's talking about, it looks like on the medium end of some of these newer arenas that AEW has been using. The medium end, which means not the biggest, especially for the last few shows. AEW's been fucking knocking it out of the park with everything lately, and it's hard to take this man seriously. Like, is this a work by him doing this just to, like, is it rage bait just to make us think about him? Oh, absolutely. Like, if there's anything that we can say about Chris Jericho is that he is a carny motherfucker to the core, and he always knows exactly. He's too self-aware to not, you know?
He has to be, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. But it was hilarious seeing that, because I literally Reddit just blew up about it. They were like, oh, hell. Even people who are TNA stands were like, what the fuck?
Like, Y2J, what are you thinking?
And it makes you wonder, though, where's his final run going to be at? 'Cause I don't think it's going to be at AEW.
Like, it could be if he really wanted it to, because, like, I feel like Tony Khan has learned his lesson about burning bridges, so to speak. He's always been very, like, cordial this past year with everyone, and they've been very careful about signing new people, it seems like. But I don't know. Like, if he is parlaying a spot with WWE in this time, he's got to be careful, because it's Triple H, and those two have never had a good relationship.
That's what I was thinking too.
I could honestly see him signing for like a 2-year final run with WWE and just getting dog walked the entire time. Like, it could be as bad as when WCW went belly up and Sting held off on going to WWE until the last moment, and they just did him dirty on the way out.
Oh man, they did not. Oh man, it was like, why are you even here at WWE, bro? They're not gonna let you do anything.
No, they didn't even do the things that they absolutely should have done. They just ignored all that. They just, nope, Sting, you're here. You're gonna put over Triple H on a 30-minute match at WrestleMania that no one will ever want to revisit because it was so sad.
It was so sad.
Anyway, speaking of final runs, another entry into the last time is now tournament. Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Sheamus, and just another back and forth of attrition. A little bit more interesting than Damian Priest versus Rusev, just because Sheamus and Shinsuke have better chemistry. And
yes, they do.
It feels like people wanted Sheamus to win it more than they wanted Rusev or Damian Priest to win it.
I wanted Shinsuke to win. This is who I was behind, because I love Shinsuke.
Yeah.
But I think we kind of knew where this was going, because Sheamus has never held the IC title, and it would make a lot more sense for Sheamus to move forward.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that Sheamus is going to get real close to getting to face Cena, and he's going to be on his second to last match.
Yeah.
And he's going to get fucking dog walked.
Or he's going to get fucked over by, like, I don't know, Finn or somebody.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah.
No one came in to do anything like that in this match, though.
No.
This match was for the fans, and I feel like Shinsuke had fun in this match.
Yeah, first time in a long time he looked motivated to be out there.
Yeah, because the lead up in the show where you see him kind of walking around in his suit and all that, he does not look happy to be on WWE. But
No.
then you see him in the ring, and it's like, oh, okay. No, wait a second. He's actually having a good time right now.
Yeah, I think he was maybe moping a little bit because he's not going to be Tanahashi's final opponent at Wrestle Kingdom 20. And
Yeah.
that's real unfortunate. But it is going to be Okada, so that's something. And they've already sold
I
out.
saw that.
From what I saw.
Yeah.
They're looking to open more seats because, like, oh, fuck, we sold out faster than we thought.
Dude, I can't wait. I
know.
can't wait.
I'm excited for that one.
But I would have liked Shinsuke to also be his final opponent. I think that would have been great.
I would like at least Shinsuke to be there. I'd like him to, like, you know, be in the crowd, front row.
Okada over.
Yes. Oh, my God, that'd be so awesome.
Have him fucking missed him.
Mm-hmm. Or just low blow him. Like, he just sneaks into the ring and just wham!
Dude. And then he Shinkasas him. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I needed to flip around the K and the S for a moment. I had to hear it in my head a second time backwards, and it was wrong.
No worries. Oh God. But anyway, solid match.
Yes.
Sheamus is moving forward. We got the announcement of the next opponents. We got Javon Evans taking on Gunther, returning Gunther. That's gonna be fun to watch.
Which makes me also sad though, because now we know that Javon Evans is not moving forward.
No, it's not happening. He might get a spot on the Saturday night's main event, though, because as Cena announced earlier in the show, it was going to be main roster doing exhibition matches against like up and coming NXTers, which is actually super fun. I like that.
Yeah, and I think Javon is one of those that's going to be main lineup sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Javon, Obafemi, and maybe Ethan Page.
Yeah, I could see him too. Yeah.
And then Solo is getting a mystery opponent.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Gunther, I could see this going to where Gunther is the one that faces off at the end with him.
I know. This is probably one of their better booked ideas of the entire year is this tournament because all of them feel viable, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And you might get to see some matchups with some people that you never thought you might get to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine Solo making it all the way to the fucking end only to have to face Gunther and get fucking dog walked.
Like, let's not forget, before, Cena, started his final run and before he took some time off to, film a whole bunch of stuff, he was putting over Solo. Like, Solo's got wins on him. It could happen.
I'm not saying he doesn't, but I mean, if he doesn't have his other pandas with him, then I don't see him beating Gunther. It takes, Alex.
Yep.
For every Gunther, it takes at least 6 pandas.
Is the MFT's makeup a callback to the World Wildlife Fund taking the trademark for WWF from WWE?
I think you're right. God. Go real quick. Going back to this to opening promo of the show, just for a moment.
Yeah.
Fucking Cena says WWF and they fucking bleeped it.
They did. They bleeped it. I forgot about that.
They fucking bleeped it.
Oh, that's crazy because he's, it's Cena. It feels.
And I bet you.
It feels weird.
I bet you bottom dollar they told him not to say it, and he did it anyways.
Yeah, he's 1 foot out the door as is. He can do whatever the fuck he wants now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they're like, oh shit, bleep that. Fuck. 8-second rule. We're about to switch to 15.
God. It's fucking exciting. Speaking of exciting now, women's tag team title match, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss taking on the Kabuki Warriors in just solid fucking match. Solid, lots of fucking energy, good chemistry between everybody in this. They were all just fucking working their fucking asses off. It was awesome.
Kyrie looked amazing
Yeah.
out there.
Mm-hmm.
This I feel like this is the best she's been all year.
Easily, yeah. Like she's had some issues, coming back from injury and like working through the ring rust and stuff like that. But she is back to, working in the form that we expect of her. And I feel like, God, if they keep this momentum going, she could be back like near like one of our favorites of all time.
Oh yeah, yeah, easily. And like pair that up with her promo skills lately, or just her on-screen talking skills in general.
Her on-screen presence,
Dude.
like her reacting to things happening on camera, is
Yes.
fucking awesome.
I fuck, this match could have been an opening or closer style match to me.
Mm-hmm.
This banged.
Yeah, this
This
absolutely
fucking
did.
banged.
And
And you couldn't tell who was gonna win.
no,
This was a great back and forth.
they threaded the needle of being unpredictable and making you happy with the result almost perfectly with this, I would say.
Yeah.
God, because legitimately, if it wasn't for Nia Jax and Lash Legend showing up, I think, Charlotte and Bliss would have retained. Absolutely.
I think so too. I feel like this opens up the stage for a great triple threat tag team match, maybe like a TLC or something.
Yeah, but until then, we get, the heels beating down Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, only to get saved by Io and Rhea rocking the fucking face mask because she's got a busted nose.
Yeah.
And declaring war games.
Well, Rhea screams war games
Mm-hmm.
at the top of her lungs, basically.
Yeah.
And I almost died laughing.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It was a great moment. I'm
It was
not
perfect,
like
yeah.
not I'm not diminishing it or nothing. It's just I wasn't expecting her to scream.
No.
So I
It's
started
like, oh,
laughing.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like anxious, like, oh God. Shout out to fucking Lash Legend though, bro. I love Lash Legend. She's one of my favorites coming out of NXT.
Those rights that she's been throwing have looked so damn good on everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, the way that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte have sold for those is fantastic. When she hit Io with it, it looked awesome. I'm really happy with what they're doing with her.
I also feel like Lash Legend she was dressed as if Clueless was made in 2002 and she was the main character.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that. I don't hate that. I kind of like that a lot.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I thought the outfit was great, and I
Yeah.
loved that her eyelashes and everything had the red sparkles. She was wearing like basically a red outfit, but it looked like it was out of Clueless. But if it was like in the 2000s,
Yeah. Oh God. But
it was
yeah,
great.
Kabuki Warriors new tag champs and
Yes.
Asuka carrying on the legacy that is every year that she's been in WWE, she has been a champion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She's a powerful woman. She is one of the best wrestlers that they have. So
Easily. Like she has been fantastic from the jump with them, and like it's almost like the Simpsons fucking gag with her and Poochie. Like anytime Asuka's not on screen, all the other characters should be asking, "Where is Asuka?"
yeah, I agree. She's basically like the Shawn Michaels of the women's division.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have to speak English to be able to hold your attention in a promo. She can get her point across just by screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
And she always has some sort of flair going on with her that stands out, like that centipede face paint, baller as hell.
Yeah.
Love it. Her doing her old school clown makeup, freaking loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Just the black line going across.
Oh, like
love
the stitching thing that she had.
Yeah, she's just an amazing wrestler, and WWE's lucky to have her.
Yeah. Like no lies detected there. Overall, probably one of the strongest Raws of the year, I would say. Like top to bottom, like regardless of like, the kind of middling stuff that was happening in the bulk of the show, it was still great because it was progressing the story of the Last Time Is Now tournament. Like, it felt like there was something happening throughout the show of instead of it just being a lot of filler, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want to say they're back on track or anything, but if they can continue doing Raws like this, it'll be worth watching again.
Yeah. Speaking of worth watching, let's cover SmackDown because you didn't really watch it.
I got to see some highlights. That was it.
Yeah, look,
Otherwise,
okay.
it's all news to me.
Yeah, God. Yeah, opening segment is a recap of the women's tags being lost by Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And we get an opening promo with all the women involved. We got Rhea and Io out there calling Alexa and Charlotte to the ring in order to kind of like be like, hey, you know, let's sort things out before War Games. And Charlotte being like, I don't trust any of you bitches. I'm not joining you in War Games. I think she called Rhea a snake.
I get it because she doesn't even want to be called friends with Alexa.
Yeah, no, they turned the corner on that. They're friends now. They said that.
Oh, okay. Well, it's hard for Charlotte to probably have more than one friend.
So. Yeah, it is. But yeah, it kind of really awkward ending to this because that's kind of where they leave it with Charlotte making her way out of the ring and just abandoning the rest of the War Games team, and them being like, what? Just looking at their hands and their feet, being like, I'm not sure what we do now, and then they just left it, and moved on to the next thing. There was a long delay, and then they moved on. Oh God. Luckily, this was saved with the opening bout of another first matchup. Jey Uso taking on The Miz. And Derek, I hate that I have to say this, but this was probably one of the better Jey Uso performances we had this year. Like, legitimately, this was better than his match where he lost the belt to Punk. This was way better than it was. He didn't look as gassed or as sloppy as he has like the rest of the year. It's really depressing.
Is it because The Miz is basically the human equivalent of training wheels?
Basically. And Miz, give you all the credit, bro. You really put in the work this week, hyping yourself up, making people believe that you were going to be, you know, go all the way up this tournament, only to lose to Jey Uso in your first match in the tournament. I love it.
Did you see that social media post he put out with what's her face sitting on him?
Yep.
Why is her hair toilet water length?
I have no idea.
If she were to sit on the potty, her hair would dip into the toilet.
It's scary. I know. I'm assuming those are extensions. Because, my God, I don't know how you manage that.
Like, it was like 2 years ago, I think, now at this point, where I was like, my balls touched the water for the very first time. I don't have hair to fucking Goldilocks or whatever down to it, or Rapunzel down. I could only imagine walking around with some toilet water hair that you doo-dooed in.
You just cut that off. That's your not even gonna wash it. Just cut it off, burn it.
Oh, I just trim off my ends because they fray. No, really, it's because it goes in doo-doo water. But I'm glad that Jay looked good, and I'm also really glad that The Miz lost in the first round.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny because like it's still The Miz, and like he comes out in his gear that would look amazing if it made any goddamn fucking sense. Like he's got all this black and like gold accented gear in his like cyberpunk Naruto aesthetic that doesn't match his character at all. He's doing all of the things that he usually does, like stealing Danielson's kicks on the ground. He's doing his finisher to no avail because Jey Uso kicks out of the skull crushing finale.
This man is I never take this man seriously, but goddamn.
Yeah. Look, I'll give him fucking credit. They put in a decent amount of work. Not a match that's going to be remembered for any
No.
reason other than, Miz being fucking pathetic.
I feel like there would have been more weight to this match had Cena faced off against The Miz during this final run.
There was a lot of work on commentary putting over The Miz.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And also kind of not putting him over, because I think Corey Graves was like, yeah, he's got a history record of like over 100 matches with Cena. And Cole followed up with like, what's the win-loss? And he's like, I don't have those numbers.
Because it's probably really bad.
Mm-hmm. And then Cole said something about it during the commercial break, too.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
This man is just a clown, and he knows it. He knows it, but that's how he makes his money.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I will never degrade The Miz for attempting to make himself seem like a bigger deal than he is every time he cuts a promo and goes through his Wikipedia page and just lists off his accolades and accomplishments. But you can't pay me to give a fuck about him.
That man is the one who puts up everything for his Wikipedia page himself.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely editing that.
And for any subreddit that I don't know if one exists, but if there's a subreddit that exists for The Miz, whether it be to shit on The Miz or to glaze him, he's still a moderator.
He's still a moderator, yes. The Miz is the type who would buy bots to boost his profile.
Yes. Yes, he would. That's probably what his Instagram fucking page is followed by. It's just fucking bots.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Anyway, an actual exciting match after this. We got U.S. Open title, Ilya Dragunov taking on Axiom, who... this is a strange kind of setup to this, because they set up in a backstage segment type of thing. It wasn't really like an open challenge, where it's like, oh, it's a mystery opponent. It's like, no, Ilya is like, I'm giving an open challenge shot to Axiom, because why not? He's impressive and stuff. And they just fucking...
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, they just go out there and tore the fucking house down. Great chemistry from the two of these guys. Axiom being the fucking speed demon that he is. Ilya being just a fucking symphony of destruction with his arsenal. And my God,
yeah.
Axiom and Ilya pulled off a fantastic sequence where Ilya goes for the H-bomb, right? As he's coming down, Axiom grabs both of his wrists. He monkey flips Ilya backwards, using the momentum, launches himself off the ropes, does a springboard DDT to Ilya. In just one boom, 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 boom. Just amazing fucking segment. Just really, it was definitely a callback to Eddie, and cause, we just passed the 20th anniversary of his passing, but just such good shit in this. A fantastic Spanish fly off the top rope, and really, it wasn't one of those like, oh, we're gonna do the obvious sequence of catches can where we're just doing move. There was actual like thought and process of, okay, I'm gonna go for this, you're gonna reverse that, which will lead me to that. There was good exchanges throughout this entire match that looked like, no, these guys studied each other type of setup.
I mean, I like both of these a lot, and both of them give like 120%.
Yeah.
So I really wish I saw this match.
Yeah.
That sounds baller as fuck.
There was also, like, during the setup of this, a fantastic bit where they were just infuriating Tommaso Ciampa. I kind of loved. He really got annoyed at the phrase of being called jackass. So Ilya just was like, that's the last thing he said to him when he called him a jackass before going out there. It was great.
I love it. Which it makes me wonder, is Tommaso Ciampa also going to face off for that belt soon?
He's definitely vying for it. That's definitely the setup that they're doing. And he even came out after the match just to fucking throw a beat down in order to set up their eventual match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, God. Following that, we had Solo come out and address Sami Zayn during his little promo segment. Sammy getting the crowd hyped, gets interrupted by Solo. A little bit of back and forth between them of like, look, Sammy, you should know better. I know you. You know you. Like, just stay out of my way unless you want me to, you're going to catch a beating. And Sammy then using the moment to reveal that, oh, you want to throw a beating at me? Well, here's a surprise for you. I'm completely medically cleared. Let's fucking go. And then the Motor City Machine Guns and Shinsuke Nakamura reappear, and with Rey Fenix to take out the rest of the MFTs. So Sammy and Solo can have a little tete-a-tete. It's fine. It's super fucking predictable, but also it's like, why is Shinsuke and Rey Fenix and the Motor City Machine Guns doing this? Who knows? Who knows?
They have nothing for Rey Fenix other than scraps.
Yeah, nothing but scraps, and honestly, I don't know why this isn't the Wyatt Six, but whatever. That's something for another day. Instead, I believe it was announced later in the show by Nick Aldis that they're just going to throw all of these guys into next week's SmackDown in the traditional Survivor Series matchup, where it's everybody on teams, elimination style, ahead of War Games, which should be at Survivor Series War Games, but instead it's happening on SmackDown beforehand.
So Sammy's not the mystery opponent then?
No,
because that's what I expected to happen here.
No, Derek, we got something far more unexpected with this because we got LA Knight versus his mystery opponent, and his mystery opponent is Zack Ryder, more commonly known now by his real name, Matt Cardona.
Yeah, I was going to say Matt Cardona.
Yeah, no, it's Zack Ryder, but also Matt Cardona. They've brought back the Zack Ryder name, character, and merch. Yeah, it's strange. From what I read so far on the dirt sheets, they are reporting that this is just a one-off. They're not bringing him back full-time, but they did sign like a new merch deal to sell Zack Ryder merch.
Okay.
Well, it could develop something in the future because these two boys put on the fucking show, man. They both look great out there. They have great chemistry together. They put a really good fucking match. It could have gone either way, in my opinion. It wasn't like tear the house down like Ilya and Axiom, just because they're not that style of wrestler. But they had the right fucking vibe, the right fucking matchup, the right chemistry. It was good. It was just a fucking solid ass match from these two.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
LA Knight needs that right now.
Mm-hmm. And
LA Knight kind of dicking him real hard.
Yeah, gets the win. And looks down the barrel of the lens of like, yes, Cena, I can see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Told you I was gonna come back.
It was fine when Rusev did it.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's too many.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm already over it.
3 for 3.
Oh dear Lord.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. No. It's so
I
strange.
see what the next one is.
Yeah, we got Jade Cargill and B-Fab after B-Fab, ran afoul of Jade last week. This was short.
Yeah.
This was short. Not too much to talk about, but also kind of exactly what we said needed to be Jade's kind of whole thing going forward. So I'm not upset about it. It's the Goldberg standard squash. That's what this was. Unfortunately, after the fact, it was Michin getting a little bit in the face of Jade. So we're probably going to see that one next week.
God damn it. We're going to actually have a rivalry between these two. Fucking both of them have short matches all the time.
Yeah, this is probably going to lead to another short match, but on the upside, it was Jade leading into being like no nonsense powerhouse. I'm going to end things in 3 minutes.
What needs to happen is if they're going to be like that with Jade, she needs to put every single opponent in the hospital.
Yeah. That would make sense. I don't know, like she's going to run out of opponents real quick if she does that. They're going to have nothing for her to do.
Oh, have her always snap people's necks. So the next week when we see them, they're wearing a neck brace.
I'd be okay with that. It'd be a lot better than just having like the taped up ribs like everybody does these days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, I miss the like wrap that they
Mm-hmm.
would use for the neck brace, because it's nothing like what neck braces really are for people who actually need them.
Yeah, like the one that Vince wore to the steroid trial.
Uh huh.
Yeah. God. Anyway, next thing. Okay, so throughout the show, there's been a little bit of stuff happening with Paul Heyman in the Vision, walking
Hmm.
around SmackDown, and there was basically they're looking for another member of their team for War Games. Paul Heyman telling Nick Aldis that he has the contract to recruit anyone from any roster for whatever reason for War Games.
Okay.
And they run afoul of getting in the face of Cody Rhodes backstage when he's talking with Nick about who knows what. And Cody being like, you know what, Bronson, you're here. You want to have a fight? Let's have a fight. And Bronson's like, oh, I'll have a scrap. I love a scrap. And Paul Heyman about to say is like, hey, why don't you put the title on the line? Put the title on the line. Put the title on, Cody. It's like, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'll kick your ass. I don't care if you need the title on the line or what. Nope, I don't give a shit. And then Jay is at SmackDown for whatever reason. He runs into Cody, and they're like, how you doing, Oos? Like, thanks for having my back. Thanks for having, always have your back, blah, blah, blah. And then Jimmy walks in off camera and he goes, yo, I heard you guys doing War Games. I'm in. He's like, okay, thanks, Oos. Moving on.
Well, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
That's hilarious.
But main event is Cody taking on Bronson Reed, and immediately there's like the story of like, oh, Bronson's gonna, just overpower Cody, and Cody's gonna be Cody and be, invincible. Only for, guess what? Logan Paul interferes and gets DQ. So what does that mean? The Usos make a run to the ring and even out the odds. And you're like, oh, well, that's kind of a whole nothing burger. And then fucking Drew McIntyre returns, just fucking lays a Claymore out and they're just like, oh, Drew McIntyre's joining the Vision for War Games with Logan Paul.
God damn it.
Derek, he was suspended, but Paul Heyman said any roster, anywhere for whatever reason for War Games. So that's your loophole.
I hate it.
I know.
I hate it. It would have been better served to force Drew to have to work with Cody and be on their team.
Yeah.
And have him try and fuck Cody over during the match and shit.
Look, Logan Paul being a part of the Vision makes sense because,
yeah, sure.
They want him to be heels. He's guaranteed to draw boos. I feel like Drew is gonna undo that. I think Drew has still the ability to get the crowd on his side and draw cheers. Unfortunately, though, I mean, it's Cody and CM Punk. Jay's gonna draw the crowd's attention with just his entrance and get them on their side. So it's kind of a mess. He's a big enough name to add to it and give them some legitimacy of like, because let's face it, Logan Paul getting the pin on anybody is going to make the crowd hate it. Drew getting a pin on somebody will make them hate it less.
Yeah, I guess there's precedent too, because he sided with Solo a few times, especially when Roman was back around.
He tagged with Logan Paul.
Yeah, I wanted that burned from my memory.
Unfortunately, you don't get to forget it.
But storyline wise, it would have been more fun if we're going to keep this rivalry going between him and Cody to force them to have to work together.
Yeah, maybe.
And then have Drew be Drew and try and weasel the system. Like, yeah, I'm working with him while I go to tag him and slap the shit out of him.
Maybe. The real question is, when we get to War Games, is it going to be John Cena or Roman joining Cody and Punk and the Usos?
It's going to be Roman.
Yeah. It's going to be Roman. I was.
Guarantee it.
Do you think that means that Brock is going to be joining the Vision?
Yeah. I hate it.
I know they keep putting them in that WrestleMania promo package for Vegas.
God, I hate it.
I know.
I hate it so much.
I don't. I don't understand why people are so hyped about Brock in this day and age.
The best that man has been able to do, other than generate hate for himself, was rip his goddamn pants.
It's true. That was a highlight of the year for him, easily.
Yeah, that's the most memorable thing that man has done this year, other than generate heat and hate for himself because of the allegedly awful human being that he is.
I still love that sign that says he shouldn't be here, and we all know why. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hey, maybe all the heat with the Epstein files will make them shy away from this. He could be in there.
He could be, and Vince could be in there.
I almost feel like, God, I'm terrified of how honestly that could be a possibility, and how more disgusting that could be.
I mean, with that big drop that happened, there's like over 20,000 emails to come through.
That's only like 8% of all the files, too.
I know. And what's funny is like, because of Trump's affiliation to Vince and how close they are, it's the likelihood is really high that Vince's name is in there.
Oh, man. I'm so
like
disturbed.
Real high.
I'm so disturbed. I don't.
Oh,
You know what? Let's cleanse our minds of that. Blood and Guts.
just
was
wait.
this week.
Just wait until you see my name in Arc Raiders.
Oh God. Blood and Guts this week. We've got only 3 matches for the entire show.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, because Jesus Christ, Women's Blood and Guts opens up. We got Mercedes, Megan Bain, and the Triangle of Madness taking on, God, Chris Statlander, Timeless Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter, Mina Shirakawa, and Willow Nightingale. And did I get everybody?
I think so.
Harley Cameron.
Oh
Almost
yeah.
forgot
Oh
her.
yeah, and Harley. Yeah, and Harley.
Yeah.
Can't forget Harley.
Can't forget Harley.
Yeah. This goddamn. This match changed me, Alex.
Yeah.
We open up with Sky Blue facing off against
Willow
Nightingale. Thank you. And fucking like if they wanted a more perfect name for this show, they could not have found it.
No.
There was both blood and guts.
Yeah. Right off the bat.
Willow
Wanted to
opened
say-
up. Oh, go
Right
ahead.
off the bat, I gotta say, all the credit to Sky Blue for this matchup, because apparently she has been one of the people backstage really pushing hard for a women's Blood and Guts match. Please continue.
Well,
Yeah.
so Sky is opened up like almost immediately on her forehead.
Yeah, she definitely was popping some aspirin backstage leading up to this match.
Oh my God, is she a bleeder? After a while, was like, girl, lay down. Girl, lay down. Just go over there and lay down. It didn't matter where in the match we were. If she wasn't hiding for a moment to catch her breath, she was being reopened over and over and over again.
I saw somebody with the take describe it as the visual health bar for the match. Like, that is how you can see how long that the match has gone by how much blood and how much of it had dried on Sky Blue.
Oh my! And she, every time she had a chance to fucking taunt the camera and smile at it, she would. Like, hey, look at me, covered in blood.
Yeah.
This match was pure chaos almost the entire time. It was hard to track sometimes what was going on because of everything that was going on, and yet it was still orchestrated in a way where you were fine with it, because everybody gave it their all. Goddamn. Eh, If there was a way to climb out of this goddamn cage, it happened. It happened.
Oh yeah, credit to it was Tekla and Julia Hart who climbed in between the scaffolding because they are the right size to do that, and it
Yep.
was just fucking brilliant.
I that was the first time I ever seen anything like that. And I was like, oh dear lord,
Yeah,
they just found a loophole.
I honestly can say this was not only super fucking violent, but also equally creative. There
Oh,
was
yeah.
unique spots throughout this entire fucking match, insane plunder, also the fucking brilliant like layout of some of the stuff. Like when Marina Shafir makes her entrance, she comes in through the crowd, opens up the door, immediately drags Statlander out to reveal that there's a bed of nails that she had stashed earlier, and the perfect little, back and forth between the two of them, only for Chris Statlander to fall flat back right on that bed of nails. Just Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Equally surprising and set up was Harley Cameron with the Mini Monet puppet taunting Mercedes. Mercedes, tired of that shit, rips it off her hand, and only to reveal that she's got brass knucks on underneath the puppet to lay her out with.
I loved that moment because she just held it there long enough for Mercedes to turn around and go, oh shit.
Yeah, and just lays her out with it too. Oh god.
So she didn't get to use them for very long. She really only laid out Mercedes, but goddamn was that a great moment. And then fucking Mina Shirakawa comes out and just like her bubbly self as ever.
Yeah.
And she's got a fucking baseball bat wrapped with fucking barbed wire.
Yeah.
And god damn, like again, doesn't get used for very long, but it gets used effectively. Like she takes out
she throws it at Megan Bain and then drop kicks it in her chest,
which was really cool. And then did she get her in the submission with it? Was it
yeah,
Megan
she like
that she had in the submission
with the figure four with the barbed wire bat? Just fucking hell.
So goddamn good.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Tony Storm looked fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah. Key to that was the setup for her entrance, which was Mercedes making her entrance with the table of belts and the bottle of champagne in the bucket, and Mercedes fucking brilliant, brings all the different title belts in for her teammates to start whipping around like fucking crazy, only for when Tony makes the entrance to grab the bucket and the champagne bottle, smash it in there, and like use it on her taped up fist.
Dude, it was Hot Shots. Was it 2?
Part
2.
Yeah.
I was waiting for her hand to come out and Gummy Bears to also be on there.
No,
but I loved how she did it though. Like she initially comes out with pearls, and she's walloping motherfuckers with pearls, especially Marina Shafir. Like she hyper focuses on Marina Shafir, but when she gets the champagne bottle and the little bucket of ice, oh my god, dude! Like she smashes it. She's looking at the crowd and everything. Like her crowd work's always amazing, but this was no exception.
Dude, the thought behind the plunder that they brought in, because the pearl with Tony Storm, the levels it works on. Pearl necklace. Okay, we get it. Yeah. Pearl clutching. Even better. Because it's blood and guts. There's going to be pearl clutching. And she's got them in her hands. She's like, I got you. So good.
This is the type of on the nose shit that I love.
Yeah.
Because it's on the nose, but it's still subtle. You have to think about it.
There's layers to it, and it makes sense because it kind of fits in with her whole, silver screen star aesthetic and shit. There was so much fun with the fucking weapons in this. The mirror was perfect with the way that they set up with Tony putting on Marina in the corner. The camera goes and cuts to a different shot where we just see Tony, and as she sprints back, oh no, Marina's jumped to her feet and just launches the mirror into Tony Storm's fucking face, and it shatters into a billion pieces.
Dude, it was so well done. Everybody had a moment to shine in this. Even Mercedes, who needed to come out of this not looking weak.
Mm-hmm.
Did not come out of this looking weak.
They, God, it's so fucking strange for Mercedes sort of like position in this match, because I would have expected her to be taking these wild and crazy fucking bumps and all this kind of shit, but instead she was far more understated and letting everybody else shine.
Yep.
Which surprised me, but also is really fucking great, because it's like, okay, no, she's letting everybody else, get their time in the sun and take the fucking spotlight, and that's kind of great.
Oh yeah, and storyline wise, it makes a lot of sense. She's the champ. She's the multi-champ. She can't go out there and get her ass beat. She does. Like, it's not like she doesn't.
No.
Especially that table spot was brutal.
That was awesome.
Between her and Statlander. Like they were climbing up the corner, and they're fighting each other, and Statlander drags Mercedes' leg through one of the holes and starts wrenching it. Fucking a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
And not in like a clumsy way at all. Fucking Mercedes pulls her leg back out and starts kicking and punching, and then goes to try and throw Statlander off of the side, and Statlander goes, nah, fuck that, and grabs her and puts her through a fucking table. And I swear to God, I thought they were both knocked out.
Yeah.
Like, Mercedes at least decided if it's not nap time, I'm resting my eyes time. I'm just gonna lay here for a long time now.
Also, Statlander was fucking awesome in this from the get-go, because she came out the gate fucking just tearing ass through everybody when she walked in, keeping the belt on her waist while doing it, like jumping off the top rope with a fucking kendo stick. There was another spot later where like Mina was doing like her little dance, and you could see just a bleeding fucking Stat on like the bottom rope hung up, like trying to along with her.
When she had her head resting on that bottom buckle, she could barely lay there. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, and Marina later on in the match, stomping on the broken glass just to stomp it onto Marina's chest. Jesus. God.
I'm telling you, these past like 3 or 4 matches that Marina Shafir has been in has done more for her career in AEW than most anything previously. Like, I'm, nothing against her being with the Death Riders or nothing, but I feel like she kind of languished there. A lot of them did. Her coming out and kind of doing her own thing here, god damn, I love it.
I'm gonna say that the entire like sort of pet project that they've had with her and the Death Riders is a complete success at this point, because before the Death Riders like were even a thing, she was, easily forgettable. Like, nobody gave a shit about Marina Shafir at all whatsoever. She was an afterthought. Now, like, throughout this entire run, it's kind of fucking paid off like fucking crazy. Like, she is legitimately someone to actually watch out for now. Like, you buy her as a threat for, the women's title.
Hard agree. She, especially with those hip throws she was doing. With how she would whip them. It wasn't just like a throw. Like, they got whipped.
Yeah.
Like, her MMA kind of style works perfectly, especially in this match. Because it stands out amongst the other wrestlers in a lot of ways. And like Speedball Bailey, she's out there barefoot.
Yeah.
Which,
not just barefoot, bare-backed too. I thought it was fucking insane for a match this type. I'm like, Jesus, you have so much exposed skin. I am terrified for you.
I was surprised she didn't get cut up more than she did with the champagne bottle, because one of the things we didn't say is the very first target that received any sort of the glass from Tony Storm's fist was Marina Shafir.
Yeah. And look, just suspension of disbelief. We all know it's sugar glass, and it's not,
Oh yeah,
glass.
Yeah.
Don't care. I'm in the world of wrestling at this point. I'm along for the ride. I'm buying into it. I'm enjoying it. I can suspend my disbelief for the moment and just be like, oh my God, that's terrifying.
Well, and whether or not it's sugar glass, it can still cut you.
Yeah, it's still pointy.
And Tony, no exception here in this moment, decided punching isn't enough. Let me just grab you by the back of your head and grind my fist into your forehead.
Yeah. Oh, God. Overall, just so goddamn good. And
this was one of the best matches I've seen this year.
Easily. And for the first women's Blood and Guts match, does not disappoint, but it sets a real fucking high bar.
Sky Blue gets put on a fucking table and it doesn't break.
Oh,
She gets
put on
smashed
a table.
twice.
She gets put on a table, and then Jamie Hayter does an elbow drop on top of her through the table.
But the table didn't break. It just kind of dented.
Yeah.
She laid under the table and the ref was with her for a solid like 5 minutes. Like, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Like, that table that was like I know branding, it's not, it can't be there, but that was literally like a Slim Jim table.
Yeah, that was like a double. It was a double table. It was like one of those Japanese tables that they use where they just don't fucking break.
It might as well have been a door with the doorknob on it still. Like, that thing fucking held.
Yeah, there was so much good in this match. It's impossible to sort of recap. It's one of those ones you just have to watch. You just do.
Obviously, inaugural one, you kind of have to give it your all because it means something for the women's division.
Yeah.
I have to say, Alex, this was a perfect match.
This was a perfect match. There's so many storylines they can do out of this, because not only was this, just a blood and guts match, this was also a fucking spotlight on the women's tag division too, because you've got the Triangle of Madness in there, you got the Babes of Wrath in there, you've got Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne in there, you've got Willow and Harley in there, you've got Tony and Mina in there, and all of them have stakes in the tag tournament that is currently ongoing.
Yep. And to really highlight that, the way this match ended perfectly showcased that, in my opinion, because Marina Shirakawa kind of gets hit from the side, like clocked hard, and gets grabbed and just starts getting her ass beat. And obviously Tony's going to try and help her, but she can't because everybody's fucking holding her down and making her watch.
Well, yeah, the important reason why that is able to happen is because Tekla and Julia Hart had made their escape outside the cage and opened it up, stolen the key in order to get the people that could prevent them from doing the final spot and locking them out. It was fucking so goddamn good.
I forgot about that. You're right. You were right. I forgot about that. Because how fucking funny it was for them to take the key away. Because it was almost a flub moment.
Yeah.
But the way that the way that it went down, it seemed very raw and real. So it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes, and they were able to separate the team out and get the hard hitters out so that they could actually get Shirakawa and Tony on their own.
Yeah, isolated and force Tony to make the fucking the verbal, like, we quit, that's it.
I know some people might have been upset with how that ended, but if you weren't paying attention to the storylines going on, I could see that.
Yeah.
Or if you don't care about story so much, you just want match, I can see that. This was a perfect ending. Like, this leads to so many avenues. For the inaugural Women's Blood and Guts, fucking S tier.
Dude, that final shot of the winning team on the ramp, all bloody, beat up, and just looking evil as fuck, but you don't see Mercedes because she's still fucking laid out on the floor. It was fucking great.
I love that it cuts to a camera shot of her, and she's still embedded basically in the fucking table.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. Oh God. No, the crazy thing is, it's the opening match. How do you follow this? You follow this with our goddamn cowboy Hangman Adam Page taking on Powerhouse Hobbs in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and my God, they made the most of it.
This was quite the opposite of what happened with Rusev and Damian Priest, where they didn't really live up to the moment in such a crazy lead-in for them.
Yeah.
Because it would be understandable if this next match wasn't that good because of after what we just saw. And yet, this match fucked.
Dude, I was like, the entire fucking match. Like, okay, the blood and guts matches, I'm watching like this. I'm watching with my hands on my head. I'm like, This, just a smile on my face the whole fucking time because they open up and they're just throwing bombs at each other, just bomb after bomb, and they're brawling fucking everywhere, and it's just the most dumbest, goofiest, craziest fucking bumps in this. Number one with a bullet is the bump that Hobbs took off the announce table, where Hangman just flips him back and he just falls flat on his fucking ass and bounces. I was just like, Jesus Christ. And then they brawl to the fucking crowd.
Oh, dude. Well, in even before then, Hobbs catches Hangman and slams him on the side of the ring and then walks over and looks at Shivani and says, "You did this."
Yep.
And then slams him on the fucking announce desk.
Oh, and then he tosses him into the steel steps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yes. Oh, my God. This match was so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
I did not expect them. I know it's a falls count anywhere.
Yeah.
But that doesn't always mean you expect it to go anywhere. And it didn't go far. It didn't have to, though. Like, Powerhouse Hobbs, amazing wrestler.
Yeah.
Knows how to take a fucking bump. I love that this man is someone who is completely believable in taking on someone 10 times his size, even though he's huge already.
Yeah.
And it's also believable for him to get his ass beat by Hangman Adam Page.
Because it's Hangman, and you just...
Yeah.
He's one of the most believable characters in AEW. Just because you're like... He's insane. He'll do shit that you wouldn't expect, and it fucking works. I got fucking perfect fucking moment in this match. They're brawling through the crowd. Hangman pauses as he's climbing a bit of the seats, grabs a beer, chugs some. The second he hands it back, hits the moonsault in one motion.
Yep.
Oh,
Dude, this match was so much fucking fun. Even you could tell Hobbs was having a great fucking time with this match.
yeah.
He couldn't stop fucking smiling.
He couldn't stop smiling, and he couldn't stop shit talking the entire match. He was jaw jacking the entire beginning to end.
Oh God. Well, and I feel like people kind of forgot that the Ops were technically heels because a lot of the people they've been facing off against were also heels, just shittier kind of humans up front.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Ops, you know, they were beating up the same people we don't like, so it's hard to kind of notice it. But we have to remember that they're bad guys.
Yeah.
And what better way than to face off against fucking Hangman? And God damn, like, so this match ends with in a perfect way. Because this match was not a long match, and it didn't need to be a long match with everything we had going on with it. Because they brawled up and down the fucking arena. And finally, Hangman gets Powerhouse onto the edge, standing over some tables and shit.
Yeah, over the, what do you call it, the thoroughfare area, the entrance into the actual seating area. He takes his boot off and charges down and just smashes him with the boot. Hobbs falls right through the tables and like the sort of like gimmicked up like equipment for running the show, and they flicker the lights. They flicker the lights and they do smoke. Oh, so goddamn good.
The one box falls on fucking top of him.
Yeah.
And I was worried for a moment because it started to come down with the corner going towards him.
Yeah.
And it kind of flattened out in the last moment.
Yeah.
God, it was such a perfect spot. And like Heyman kind of falls backwards after he does his hit. What I again, one of the things I love that they do with a lot of these characters in AEW, especially for champs, is because they do it with Mercedes, is they're overpowered, they're OP, but they're not invincible.
Yeah.
Like at no point during this match did you think Hobbs is definitely going to lose this. There was this match, Hobbs at almost every opportunity would get the one up on Hangman when he could. Like this was a great back and forth. Mercedes, another great example, especially even with the last match. Fucking OP as hell, but not invincible.
Yeah. This, God. Did you see the promo that they posted of Hobbs before the show?
No.
So, oh God, this is one of those things that should have been on fucking TV. God damn it, Tony Khan. When you have stuff this good, put it on fucking TV. Because it's just him in like a fucking gym in like on like a basketball court, and just being like, you know, Hangman, pray whatever God that you pray to, whatever higher power you pray to save you, because I'm gonna sin. just,
Yo.
just it was so fucking menacing. And they brought back the stuff about like the Book of Hobbes and stuff. Just I love it. Good shit. But
Hell
Hangman
yeah.
gets the fucking win, and as he's making his way back to the ring, he gets blindsided by Shibata and Samoa Joe, and they bring him back to the ring, and like Samoa Joe's like, bring the cage down. But a little bit of help, Hangman gets the upper hand, and he calls out Joe. He goes, look, Joe, if you wanted me in a steel cage, all you had to do was ask. Full gear, me and you, steel cage match, let's go.
Oh, I can't fucking wait, because the steel cage match we had between Joe and Mox was one of the best matches I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And it's fucking Joe, and it's Hangman. I'm so fucking ready for this. Oh.
I just hope that Hangman doesn't dip into the craziness too much, and we find out that not only did he burn down Samoa Joe's house, but he burned his family with it.
Oh, God. He burned his Sweet Tooth truck from Twisted Metal.
Yes.
Oh, God.
While wearing the Sweet Tooth mask with his own hair on fire.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It was a great way, though, to not keep poking fun, but it was a great ending to this.
Yeah.
Because it leaves you so fucking hungry, wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
The Ops don't look weak still against Hangman.
No.
Hangman does not look weak against them either. Like, this is just a perfect fucking setup. I can't wait, because if I had any doubt about Hangman retaining previously against Joe, it's even cemented more now that of my doubt of him retaining against Joe.
And on top of which, we also have, like, because obviously there's going to be shenanigans with Shibata and Hobbs, but Hangman has backup in the form of, Hook and Eddie Kingston now.
Yes, which I also love, because, oh God, this is like the best he's ever looked, in my opinion.
I know, they made him more vulnerable, and now I like him more.
Yeah. And you pair him up with someone with like Eddie Kingston, where you know the journey that man's been on, and I can just expect more of that, like, New York Brawler kind of style.
Dude, I was rewatching this week, Full Gear 2021, the Eddie Kingston CM Punk match. Fuck, dude. Oh, God. It's so goddamn good. Right off the get-go. Like, they're ready to fucking tear each other apart. The bell rings, and Eddie hits that Huracan. Right off the bat, Punk drops to the fucking floor, and he just smiles, looks to the sky, and just starts cackling. I want that shit. I love that shit. Inject that shit straight into my veins. It's so good. Dude,
seriously. And I feel like Hook is only gonna do better being under Eddie, because this newer version of Eddie is a more raw version of Eddie.
It was already raw to begin with. I fucking love Eddie Kingston.
Know, but the way that he's been, like, tackling his demons and everything, like, you can feel it now when he's talking and all that, even more so than before.
Yeah. Oh, God. Anyway, more show. Real quick, we had Tony Schiavone introducing Ricky Steamboat, just to put over, like, the history of Greensboro and stuff like this. Apparently, this is a last minute swap in, because it was supposed to be Flair. But he's dealing with some rotator cuff stuff. I'll be honest with you. I would have been okay with it being Flair if they kept what they were doing with FTR and just had them beat the piss out of Flair, because that would have been enjoyable. I would have liked to see Ric Flair bleed on stage again, because it's Flair. I like him getting his ass kicked regardless of him being a piece of shit, because at the age he's at right now, he's liable to piss and shit himself in the ring, and I believe that humiliation is what he deserves.
Well, and the funny part is, you don't even have to hit him to get that to happen. You just let him stand there long enough; it'll happen.
But no, Dax and Cash just kind of, like, read the riot act of Steamboat for Brodito to make the save, and prevent another legend from getting beaten up by FTR.
What I love is Ricky is asking for a microphone. He's doing this.
Yeah.
for like a solid fucking minute before anyone realizes he wants a microphone.
Yeah.
I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, someone give this man the goddamn microphone, because fucking Cash is not gonna do it.
Yeah, he's fucking no.
So, and this also right before, is it right before or right after this where we see the Don Callis family? I think it's right before.
Right around the same time. Yeah, Don Callis family, they jump Jurassic Express, and then they tell the Young Bucks, put up or shut up, it's time to join the family. And Okada lays it in a little bit thick. He's like, time's running out. Tick, tick, tock.
Okay. You say laying it on a little thick. That boy smothered that shit. He was like, how fucking sarcastic can I be? And then he turned it up beyond that.
I don't think there's a limit on Okada being a shit heel motherfucker. I don't think, like, if there was a chart, he'd be off the chart already. Like, I think, like, baseline Okada being a prick is higher than most people could ever reach in their career, and he's on a mission to discover how thick he can lay it on.
My boy lays it on thicker than an Australian accent. Okay,
he's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
For real, made with whole milk.
Mm-hmm.
Like
just that heavy whipping
God
cream.
damn. Well, and okay, what I love is that all of this is in service for Don Callis to court the Young Bucks.
Yeah, it's great.
Like fucking the Jurassic Express. Yeah, they get their asses beat, but it takes like fucking 5 of them to take down the goddamn dinosaur. Let me tell you,
it's Luchasaurus. He's 65 million years old. You don't get to the level he's at without having, that many years of experience. It's just, he's unbeatable. The only thing that I wish they would do is they would play up the money that Jurassic Express has won over the past couple of matches. Because I want the ridiculous idea of a millionaire dinosaur to be played up a little bit more,
Dude, have him. Yes. And like what would a dinosaur, if they were a millionaire, what would they do?
Yeah.
Like he needs to come in with a skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
Like he needs some rad glasses.
I want him to have a gold mask.
Sunglasses. Yes. Oh no, but it has to be a mask that he puts over the Luchasaurus mask.
Oh yeah, no, like it's like a full like gold mask that like encompasses like his entire face, and then when he takes it off, like, oh no, he's got another mask underneath that's like spray painted gold, and he's got like instead of the green tongue, it's gold.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
dude, I would love it.
Yeah.
Or do what they do with fucking Penta. Every time you see them, there's something new added to their intro.
Yeah, more pyro.
Yeah,
give them big stupid gold chains. Come on,
dude.
Yeah,
dude. Have them each wear a Dre necklace.
Yes, and then
an Andre the Giant necklace,
and then like a double-sized one that's even like. The chain links themselves are like this big, and they each are wearing it together.
Yes.
Oh, God,
I would love it. Yeah. I would love it.
Okay.
But this part was fun. It was still a good time. I love seeing Ricky come out. It's hard not to be happy to see him.
God, if I looked half as good at his age, Jesus.
For real, dude. If you told me that man was in his 70s or 70s plus, I wouldn't believe you.
No,
I wouldn't believe you. If you told me Ric Flair was 112, I would believe you.
Yeah, I'd be like, God damn, he looks like he should be in the grave already.
Seriously, I heard that people booed him and he was unhappy about it, so they had to do a switch up. That's the rumor mill.
Yeah,
rumor mill. But that's why the shakeup happened. Doesn't matter. I like Ricky. And this was a great moment.
Yep, Steamboat's iconic, and one of the people on that like Mount Rushmore of Greensboro that was in the crowd, rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Easily. Anyway, main event time, men's blood and guts match. We've got the conglomeration taking on the Death Riders, and like. There was so much good shit in this, not just in the actual like content of the match itself, but sort of like the encompassing story that they were building around the match. Because rightfully so, we kick it off with Wheeler Yuta and Darby Allin. And with the faces having advantage, it was kind of fucking perfect having Wheeler Yuta just getting his ass kicked for the first like 10 minutes of this match. And Danielson, I think, loved it even more than I did because he was having a blast watching Wheeler bleed.
But
Yeah.
but once the advantage kind of went away a little bit,
Yeah.
Wheeler looked strong as fuck in this match. Like,
He did.
Holy shit.
No, everybody looked great in this fucking match, and you bringing up the advantage is another brilliant fucking bit of sort of like storytelling that they were doing it. Because Mark Briscoe is scheduled to come out third. His music hits. We don't see him. We cut back with Renee, who's backstage walking around, and she sees Roddy and she sees Kyle O'Reilly, and they're like, "Where's Mark? Where's Mark?" And they find him. He's been beaten up backstage, and reluctantly, they're like, Roddy's like, I'll go out, I'll be fine. He comes out and fucking Roddy, hell yeah, dude. He is gold in these fucking multi-man matches because Jesus Christ, he looked like $1 million fucking bucks coming out there. Like, he's, kind of there against his will, but he's just like, I'm gonna kick ass anyway.
Dude, I love it.
Mm-hmm. And then surprisingly, we get Claudio in the middle of the match. Danielson calling us out, also being like, I'm surprised like Claudio didn't start because it's fucking Claudio. He's a fucking powerhouse. But then as it progresses, like the story, the puzzles, the pieces are falling into place as it goes on because all the faces are out there. John Moxley is not the one to come out last, but he comes out right at the gate with a fucking fork and is ready to carve into people like he likes to do in blood and guts matches. And Pac is the final guy out. And it all fucking makes sense because the faces are down a whole man. They're down a whole man until eventually Mark Briscoe is like, no, fuck it. I'm going out there. You can't stop me. Because you can't stop Mark Briscoe. You just can't.
You can't stop them. Yeah. Them boys, know.
God.
They be running.
Mm-hmm.
This match was insane. And you're right. The way these puzzle pieces all kind of came together fucking worked perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It left you wondering the entire time what the fuck's going to happen.
Yep.
And like Pac never made it inside, I don't think. I don't think he ever made it inside the ring. Now that I think about it, he only fought outside the ring.
No, he had a couple of spots in the ring. He wasn't in the ring for very long because they had to get them all in the ring for the bell to actually ring.
Oh, I guess yeah, you're right. He had to be in there at some point. But for most of his fighting happened outside the ring, and by golly, has that man beefed up? He is. That man is all torso.
He is just a meat torso. Like, you could put him on a rotating spike with some fucking heat on there and just sell euros off of him.
Dude, my boy's cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying. He looks like if I tried to draw a strong man.
When you're a kid and you're just like, just do muscles on top. It's like you're drawing Goku. It's just like muscle and muscle and muscle and muscle.
Yes.
Inventing muscles.
He's the living embodiment of that, though. He had muscles I've never seen before in my life.
It's crazy. God, there's so much good shit in this match that it's kind of hard to talk about. Like, Orange Cassidy coming out, breaking his sunglasses and immediately using them as a weapon. Moxley stapling Orange Cassidy's hands into his pockets.
While yelling at him, if you want your hands in your pockets, here you go.
Yeah, fucking Claudio doing the giant swing with Orange OC on his back. And just, oh, God. The launch of Darby from one ring to the other. It's so much insane shit. God. That insane bump that Darby... Well, one of the insane bumps. The craziest one being the launch from the stage onto the flaming tables, because Gabe Kidd was also there. Which kind of like sows the seed of doubt, like, okay, who was the one that actually attacked Mark Briscoe? Because Don Callis' family obviously has, claim to be the ones that could have done it. because, Brock Briscoe's taking on Fletcher for a TNT title, but also this could have been the Death Riders in order to get the advantage. But then also, like, Gabe Kidd is there. It everything. There's so many different parts where it could directions, and it all works. Fucking frustrated with how good it is.
I also loved this moment because it shows the planning involved with keeping Darby safe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had the wet towels off to the side that he had to roll to.
Yeah.
And that boy stayed on fire until he hit them towels.
Yeah, he did.
It was just his ass on fire by the time he got to it, but he was still on fire.
Yeah, I mean, he followed the classic that we were all taught, stop, drop, and roll. Unfortunately, that drop was not caused by him. That was Pac being like, you're going to drop whether you want to or not.
Dude, just fucking whoop.
Oh, God.
Just through, and Pac's laughing the whole time and starts clapping at the camera and shit. I'm like, this is diabolical.
Yeah. Oh, God. There was so much good thought put in this. Like, Mox pulling the bucket of the discarded debris from the women's blood and guts match. Using that, and, like, God, he just dragged Darby through it at one point on his back.
Oh, man. And dude, and it leads all the way up into, like, the perfect kind of finish with this, in my opinion, because you're leading into finally fucking Briscoe comes out and fucking showboater, but Wheeler Yuta can't let bygones be bygones, and decides, you know what, I'm going to take him on myself. And they get all the way up to the fucking top.
Yeah.
All the way to the top, and they're fighting. And for the first time in a while, Wheeler is getting fucking pop.
Yeah.
Like, people are fucking loving him, and he's into it. So he puts his arms out. He's like, yeah! And he goes to do a pedigree, and Briscoe fucking counters it with his own.
Yeah.
And pops him right down onto, I think there was a chair that was up there with them.
There's a stack of chairs because he had thrown a rope with a carabiner off, and Roddy, or was it Kyle, they just looped like 6 chairs into it, and he just hauled them up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this match had so much shit fucking happening. But we finally get into a back and forth between Mox and O'Reilly.
Yeah. Oh,
and
Kyle O'Reilly, another great fucking bleeder in this.
Oh, dude, yeah. He was gushing.
He was gushing blood. But you are right. This is a fantastic back and forth because there was a sense of urgency with them trading submissions in this, and there was the transitions in between felt like not choreographed. They felt like they were really fighting for that top position.
Yeah.
And also, like, just the weeks leading up to this, with Kyle O'Reilly having Mox's number and Mox, like, getting disqualified and tapping out and just, like, fight, like, Mox being the glass cannon is, like, kind of fucking working. Like, he's the weak link of the Death Riders because he can't fucking take it anymore. And,
this... you brought up a perfect point, the urgency of the finish between the two. For completely different reasons. By this point in the match, even though the faces technically have the upper hand, it's a very small window because they're all separated by this point. So if he doesn't do it now, if he doesn't get Mox now, it's not happening.
Yeah, and on top of which, you can see, like, just because with the amount of blood that's on Kyle O'Reilly, you can see it's like he can only put up a fight for so long. Like, he's gonna collapse at any moment. He's got to get it now before Claudio can get back on his feet and just batter him.
Which you can see Claudio trying to regain his composure during this, and like you're sitting there wondering, like, oh fuck, is this gonna happen? And Mox is trying to not tap out or anything, trying to end this quickly because he's a glass cannon. He like, once you get that locked, he's done.
Yeah.
And B, because he knows that if he can't get out of this or end this now, there is a good chance that O'Reilly's going to get the upper hand now because there's nothing he can do about it. His boys are separated from him technically.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was so, like, I was sitting on the edge of my seat fucking watching it. Like, what the fuck? How is this going to happen? And the back and forth, the fucking twists and turns O'Reilly did, switching out from one sort of submission to another instead of letting fucking Mox do a submission on him.
Yeah,
poetic, fucking poetic.
dude, there was so much good shit in this match. Like, we haven't even talked really about Garcia and Yuta just being the biggest shit heels on the fucking planet in this. I really absolutely was in love with the moment where Mox, after he makes his entrance and he's doing all the shit with the fork, he hands it to Garcia and he just goes like a fucking madman, like a little, like a kid who had too much sugar. He's like, yeah, I get to use the fork.
The look on his goddamn face, I was dying. I was dying. He was like the happiest kid I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, everything about this just fucking worked. Like, this was legitimately one of the best Dynamites we've had all year, easily. But this might be an all-timer.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Fuck, I mean, the back and forth between O'Reilly and Mox took place on the debris that Mox dropped on the ground.
He tapped out in the broken glass and shit.
In the broken glass, like trying not to. Like, this was definitely the best Dynamite of the year.
Dude, this is
hands down.
Yeah. Like, this Dynamite was showing you exactly why AEW needs to exist.
Yeah.
This is,
I agree.
Straight up, top to bottom, was awesome. Like, I'm just so happy, you know?
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the way that their double ring cage match layout is done, I think they took lessons from WWE and were able to refine it better.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's less dangerous. Like,
it's less dangerous, but it still has those kind of I guess we could refer to those as like the no man's land on the sides between the ring and the cage, where somebody can just fall through and get kind of like accordion, because there was a great spot where Julia Hart fell through there and like her legs were just up in the air and her arms like that.
Her arms are like this and she's holding on to the part of the fence that she can grab onto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I don't know how a War Games can stand up to this personally.
Yeah, here's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get an EO trash can spot that we're all gonna love.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We better see some goddamn fucking blood. Punk, he's a bleeder. He's a proponent for bleeding. If he doesn't get at least a little bit of a blade job in it, I feel like he's gonna regret it. Cody, another fantastic bleeder. He's liable to do some crazy shit. I'm anticipating at least one superplex through a table. I'm not anticipating the War Games matches to reach the same peaks, narratively or emotionally, but I do suspect that we will be in for at least one or two surprises. I feel like Triple H is going to want to do something special to make it memorable, try and like steal the headlines that won't be related directly to anything that actually happens in the ring. It's just going to be like, oh, here's Joe Hendry or something,
Yeah, because the problem that you have is it's hard to live up to breaking Bronson Reed's bone by doing a tsunami bomb off the top of the cage and then him being out for a year.
Yeah.
Because that moment was amazing. And I think you'd have to live up to that moment or beat that instead of trying to live up to what we just fucking witnessed.
Yeah.
And Blood and Guts 2025, because I just don't, I mean, I get where you're coming from with like, it's gonna be more sensationalist, like it's a moment only.
Yeah.
This hit every mark I needed. It had moments, but it had storytelling, but all of it, not singular.
Stories going in and stories coming out of it.
Yep. And amazing wrestling. None of this was bad.
No.
And it was 3 fucking matches. That's it. Literally showing you not only that AEW can do a War Game show better, in my opinion, compared to what we've seen in the past from WWE stuff, but can also basically do a regular show, right? It's just Dynamite technically, which is essentially it might as well just be a Saturday night main event with what they just pulled off. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't have to be its own PLE pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it, but it hit that level.
Yeah. I don't know. It's comparison is the thief of joy. That's what we always say, right? That's the old adage to live by.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, like, it's just the comparison's impossible to not make. And it's what War Games is this weekend, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll revisit this next week, and at that point we can be like, look, we can temper our expectations, because I'm gonna be honest with you, going into Blood and Guts, I didn't have the highest expectations, because I was just like, it feels a bit like, okay, we're marking this off because it's a calendar thing. I was excited because it's women's first Blood and Guts match, but I should know better at this point. Actually, it probably made it more enjoyable that I had my expectations not at the level that they reached, because Jesus fucking Christ, they exceeded it. But maybe if I lower my expectations for WWE, I'll be happier.
I feel like WWE did it to themselves, though.
Yeah.
They set a high bar for themselves and then started expanding like crazy and never tried reaching that bar again.
I think what it is they need to eliminate some of these, because they did it with the Hell in a Cell, where they made it an annual event instead of busting it out when it was needed, and they were doing the same fucking thing with the War Games matches. I feel like if they eliminate that being a calendar event, like the only two, let's say three match types that should be like calendar events is like Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble, and then like one other one. Like maybe they could do an annual, I don't know, because we got WrestleMania, you got Money in the Bank. SummerSlam could maybe have its own stipulation requirement or something like that. That should be the max. Like Rumble and Money in the Bank, absolutely. Maybe you can have one other one in there, but maybe rotate it,
I guess in a sense they do with Crown Jewel,
I guess.
because you really only win that once a year.
Yeah.
It's nothing really special other than that, but yeah, I agree with that, though. Like, making a lot of these things annually only doesn't work very well. Special ones like the Royal Rumble and stuff definitely work.
Yeah.
Because you can still do rumbles, like we've seen with Jay being able to take on Punk for the belt.
Yeah, the Battle Royal that they did on a fucking whim because Seth was injured.
Yeah, that works. That works really well. And it's, even though it's equivalent basically to a Royal Rumble, it's not the Royal Rumble.
And the Last Time Is Now tournament, great. Like it was formed out of a need. That's what's missing from a lot of these things, because like there's not really a need for a War Games match. They haven't sold it as that being like, oh no, this is the end all be all. Just like Hell in a Cell needs to be like the final thing that you do to end a feud,
Yeah.
Like,
well, the Bloodline War Games that we had last year,
yeah,
that made sense. That made perfect sense why we ended up at that point, especially with the goading that happened between Roman and Punk, even though they were on the same team.
God, and it was so fucking great. Like, just those two in that fucking cage, just hating each other, was fucking amazing. Also, I can't believe have you seen the clip from Zootopia 2?
No.
Punk and Roman Reigns are voicing a buddy cop duo of zebras, the Zebros.
Oh god, the Zebros. Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah,
it's basically the other guys, but with two different.
Exactly. Yeah,
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
That's so fucking good. Anyway,
well, I mean, let us know down below, because by the time you listen to this, obviously we'll be getting closer to War Games. Pop down below after you see War Games. What did they stack up against each other, or was Derek right for once?
Or were we completely fucking wrong and War Games was insane and there was nothing better than it at all in the entire fucking world because you're tribalistic as fuck? I don't care. You son of bitches. Look, there's just one other thing I want to throw out there before we wrap up for the day. I want to give our best wishes to Tiana Brooks, better known as Rebel, not Reba, who has been diagnosed with cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Oh no.
Yeah, wish you the best. You know, keep the fight going. We're all,
Yeah.
rooting for you. It's been a while since we've seen her on TV. Obviously, she's had stuff going on, but yeah. No.
Now, yeah, it makes sense now. Oh man, yeah. Stay strong. Fucking give your thoughts out to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I know it's a bit of a downer, but I do want to, well wishes to her.
Yeah, for real. Heavy well wishes.
But we'll see you next week with our eventual review of War Games, and I promise we will be unbiased.
I'm hoping for something good, man. I really am. It's just
Really am. Yep, really am.
WWE lets me down a lot. Let me know if I'm wrong, though.
Yeah, look, hey, we get to look forward to Solo's mystery opponent tonight on his tournament first round match against, I'm assuming, Joe Hendry.
Yeah, it'd be a lot funnier if it was fucking one of the pandas, but
It would be funnier. Hey, let
like
us know
Tall Loa.
who you want it to be besides Chris Jericho.
Ew. But yeah, let us know. Don't write his name down, please.
Oh, no. We'll see you next week. Until then, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all engagement, hit all the buttons. We really appreciate it. Check the link in the description below for our Discord, our subreddit, our merch store, where you can find fantastic pieces. I'm wearing one right now. I'm wearing the heel work one. Yeah. I just added new stuff last week, so there'll probably be some new stuff next week. I'm not making any promises, but if I get the time, I'll make some new stuff. I promise. If I get the time.
Hell yeah.
We'll designate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say goodnight to the folks.
Buenas noches, night shift.
Hey, happy 2 years. Fuck. Forgot about that.
Happy 2 years. Oh.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck, that went by quickly.
Yeah, damn. I'll put something in the thumbnail or the title. Sorry.
Oops.
Oh, God. I should make a new title card for that.
Yeah.